What's up, guys? Mr. Octagon here from Octagon Gaming. Now, we are back at it again with a rebuild. So, last time we did the Knicks and could not win a championship. And now we have the Detroit Pistons. And a lot of these players I'm going to have to trade, but I don't want to trade because I am a Detroit Pistons fan, if you guys don't know. So, this should definitely be a lot of fun. We did do an 82. Now, the best player after making trades going into the first season was Boban. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to hopefully keep Andre Drummond. Because, he's only 24 years old. He's young. He's not that good of a defender. I don't know why. He's such a good defender in this game. These aren't insanely good stats. Okay? 2K is high like usual. Avery Bradley. He always asks for such a big contract. I really like Avery Bradley in real life. However, probably trading him would be the move. Tobias Harris. This honestly kills me. I really like Tobias Harris. I honestly thought he was our best player last year, if not one of. And so far, I think he's been our best player this year, but I don't want to do it. But I might have to try. I don't know. I hope I don't have to trade him, but I might have to. It's a pretty big contract. I really like Tobias Harris, but we'll see. Reggie Jackson. I'm cool with Reggie Jackson. I'm fine with giving him another chance this year because he did not do well last year. Probably going to trade him in the game, though. John Moore, ugh. He's probably the one person on this team, but I'm just like, ugh. Yeah, not pretty. Ish Smith, I like Ish. I want to keep Ish. Boban's the GOAT, so obviously I need to keep Boban. Langston Galloway's been balling out this year in real life. He's been very efficient. It's a pretty big contract, so maybe I'm probably going to trade him. Stanley Johnson, I do want to develop him. He probably will ask for a pretty big contract after the second season. I really like Stanley Johnson, so we'll see. Tolliver, he's cool. Probably going to trade him. Luke Kennard, I would like to hold on to. Henry Ellington, I also like to hold on to. Reggie Bullock, don't really care about. And Dwight Buick, Eric Moreland, Luis Montero, I don't really care about any of them. Trading John Moore, Langston Galloway, and a future first-round pick to the Hawks for 2 scrubs and their first-round pick. You always have to get the Hawks pick and rebuild. It's the best trade ever because you just have to. Reggie Jackson in 2 seconds to the Grizzlies for their first-round pick and Andrew Harrison. They don't normally end up as bad as the Hawks, but they don't normally end up as a pretty good team. So, hopefully they suck. Pistons fan, as a diehard Pistons fan, this trade makes me really sad. Trading Avery Bradley and Tobias Harris. I don't know why that's not his nickname. That'd be such a sick nickname. I mean, I call him Toby all the time, but trading Avery Bradley and Toby to the Suns for a scrub, Alan Williams, who's not really a scrub, and their first-round pick. I don't give the Suns pick a lot, and the Suns normally suck. So, I'm trying it out, and hopefully I don't regret it, because I'm trading 2 players who are really solid and 2 players who I really like. Definitely trading a lot. We're trading Chris Bosh, who I just signed a future 2 future first, a future second, and Ish to the Boston Celtics for a very young, very solid player in Jason Tatum. Here's the rotation for Season 1. Andrew Harrison, Luke Kennard, Jason Tatum, Alan Williams, and Andre Drummond off the bench. Boban, Stanley Johnson, Anthony Tolliver, Henry Ellington, and Reggie Bullock. I think this is fine. I'm probably going to give Stanley a little more minutes. Honestly, I don't really know about giving Tolliver minutes or Reggie Bullock. For that matter, I want to give Ellington and Stanley Johnson each a lot of minutes. Tatum, I want to get a lot of minutes. This is better. So instead of Bullock and Tolliver, they're just not going to be in the rotation, and we're going to have an 8-man rotation. Let's play the guessing game. Curry, Lonzo, Jeremy Lin, Rudy Gobert, Jerry and Grant, Steve Kerr. Yup. Okay, I got it. Whoa! Andrew Harrison. Most improved for us, I guess, because he had way more minutes. We finished 32-50, which is better than I would have liked. It looks like the Hawks and the Suns were both really bad. So I need to get the Suns pick more often. The Grizzlies pick doesn't look that valuable, but they did not make the playoffs. And the Cavs in the finals. Interesting. So let's go to draft lottery. I think we might have the top 2 picks projected. We have projected picks 1, 2, 8, and 13. So the best we're going to get is 3, 4, 8, and 13. 1, 3, 9, wow. We actually stuck with the number 1 overall pick. Kind of like what happened last episode, the lottery still screwed us, but not as bad as it normally does. So maybe the lottery and I are starting to make our third pick. We are trading up 1 pick with the Lakers to get the second pick. It does mean trading Luke Kennard, which is kind of annoying. I would not mind getting Luke Kennard back. However, I think this is worth it so we can get the 2 players who I really want and not really take a chance, I guess. It didn't really matter which way we did with the first 2 picks, but we got Michael Porter and Marvin Bagley. Shocker, shocker. Same animation, 2K. And with the 9th pick and 13th pick, we went the best players available in Trayvon Duval and Miles Bridges. So I am trading Andre Drummond because we have like no cap space. Hopefully we can. I think we can get him back because I normally have financial trades off. So I'm trying to get him. Trying to get De'Aaron Fox. I put in Stanley Johnson, and the counter offer is Andrew Harrison in a second for Buddy Hield. This game is kind of broken, but I'm gonna take 2 very solid young players who can hopefully stay on the team the rest of the video, especially De'Aaron Fox. I will hopefully get Drummond back, and I also did try to get Luka Doncic, but the Cavs are just not budging. I had to choose between Kevin Durant, DeMarcus Cousins, and Chris Paul. And honestly, I don't get him a lot. And point guard is not the strongest position. I know he just picked up gotta clear some cap space. So if I want to get Chris Paul, I will be trading Allen Williams. Sadly, I like Allen Williams, but I kind of want Chris Paul. As I said, I know we have De'Aaron Fox, but I'm just gonna go with Chris Paul anyway. So there we go. Oops. Trading Robert Covington, who I just signed off camera. Joe Johnson, who I also just signed off camera. The pick from the Allen Williams trade and Henry Ellenson for Andre Drummond. I did not want to trade Ellenson. So basically, we're trading Henry Ellenson in a way for De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield. That's not too shabby. Here's a look at the team going into the 2nd season. Chris Paul, Andre Drummond, Jason Tatum, Marvin Bagley, Michael Porter, De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, Miles Bridges, Boban the GOAT, Trayvon Duval, and that's it. So I decided to move Chris Paul to shooting guard. I know he's a great passer and playmaker, but De'Aaron Fox cannot shoot, and I'd rather start Fox than Buddy Hield. So our lineup for Season 2 will be De'Aaron Fox, Chris Paul, Michael Porter, Marvin Bagley with the same old animation, and Andre Drummond off the bench, Jason Tatum, Buddy Hield, Miles Bridges, the GOAT, Boban, and I'd like to see Trayvon Duval get minutes because he's a rookie and he's a pretty good player. And I don't want that to be Mr. James Michael McAdoo. So maybe give Boban less. The GOAT. Okay, that's better. Let's see how we do. Season number 2. I'd like to see a playoff berth. Not too much expectations for me. Season 2, Westbrook wins MVP. I'm going to guess DeAndre Ayton wins Rookie of the Year. Oh, wow. Bagley. Did not expect that because, we're a good team. 16 and 8 and 3.5 assists, 2 blocks, 1 steal. Great season from him. Tyler Johnson, 6 man. Draymond, Defense Player of the Year. Pascal Siakam on the Hornets, Most Improved. Tom Thibodeau, Coach of the Year. Any Pistons? No. Chris Paul? No, I really wanted to get Tony Allen. He's back on the Grizzlies. Would you look at that? Marvin Bagley, all defensive 2nd team as a rookie. Michael Porter, I think this is the order of Rookie of the Year, so Michael Porter would have been runner-up. And DeAndre Ayton would have been 8th. Great guess. We are the 1 seed. Okay, I did not know we were that high. And we have the Knicks. Okay, the Knicks made the playoffs. Okay. You know what? It's 2K. Well, okay. That maybe that makes sense. They added Paul George. Not much else. Did we trade him Reggie Jackson? Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm gonna say what did I press? We should win in 6, maybe? Okay, we win in 6. I think that was a little generous towards the Knicks. 2nd round, we got the Page. Okay. Kevin Durant, Isaiah Thomas, and Rudy Gay were all added to this team. And DeAndre Ayton. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't expect to. I'm actually surprised we won. 7-seeded Raptors. The best player they added was Bojan Bogdanovic. The Knicks added Paul George. The Pacers added Kevin Durant and Isaiah Thomas. And the Raptors just added Bojan Bogdanovic. And good thing we win. Are we going to win Season 2? The 1-seeded Timberwolves. I was like, where's Jimmy Butler? I'm blind. They added Zach Randolph. Jeff Teague. Has he been hurt? Why is he declining? He clearly has been hurt. Nope, I don't know what's going on with Jeff Teague. They added JaVale, Billy Preston. I think we should beat them. We were better. We lose game 1. Win game 2. Lose game 3. Darn it. Okay, 3-1 lead comeback. Oh, we're gonna do it. Let's go. We came back from a free. Oh, we're gonna do it! Let's go! We came back from a 3-1 lead, and I dropped my controller! That's how we do it on this channel. Yeah. Yeah. That's what GOATs do. I don't know, I'm a little surprised this team, Marvin Bagley won finals, he was a beast. I'm a little surprised this team won the championship. I think I've definitely built better teams. Chris Paul, Andre Drummond, Marvin Bagley, Michael Porter, Jason Tatum, De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, Miles Bridges, the GOAT Boban, Daniel Feast. I didn't even know I had him. Trayvon Duval, James Michael McAdoo, Egghead Henderson, Garrett Temple. Where did it go? LSU. I feel like I don't know why I was wondering that. But that's good in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out. Peace and let's go Pistons. I like how we beat the Timberwolves in the finals and we just beat them in real life. Timberwolves choked a 3-1 lead. Always remember that.